I wonder if you could try to turn it around and envision a productive relationship with China. Um, Take climate change, take COVID-19, or take whatever specific issue you want to, and how should we be reaching out and collaborating? What do you envision?
China is, of course, a vast, important, complex country and society and civilization. And so we need a deep and knowledgeable and intensive and multifaceted relationship with China. We should be having regular meetings between US officials and Chinese officials, US academics and Chinese academics, cultural exchanges. China represents nearly 20% of the world population. It is one of the great civilizations of Earth's history, of humanity's history. So at a government level, we should be having absolutely normal, regular consultations. God forbid they should Zoom with each other every few days. You don't even have to travel anymore. And Zoom is a wonderful thing, actually. It's also nice to meet people, but it's in person. But Zoom is really nice that if the US and Chinese officials were actually talking about things, we'd get so far. But, when Biden came in, he gave the order. We are not going to have a strategic dialogue with China. And I think, I don't know exactly the motivations. I don't know how much the administration believes its own rhetoric. Somehow, I doubt it. I think perhaps their main preoccupation is to be called weak by right-wing Republicans, and that has been a standard modus operandi of Democrats for at least 60 years, and a very dangerous one, because the Democrats can go pretty far to the right, and as far as they go, the Republicans can go even farther to the right. And so you never can satisfy our yelping, barking, nasty, stupid, ignorant right wing in this country. But the Democrats try. So I'm not sure what it is that motivates the administration exactly, but they gave the instruction, we're not going to have a dialogue with China. Well, so your question is an excellent one. And the answer is all of those things. We should be having regular discussions on climate change, regular discussions on macroeconomics, regular discussions on COVID-19. By the way, if you have a look, while we have 200,000 cases a day of Delta right now, China has about 20, not 20,000, about 20. They had an outbreak that reached 17 provinces, and they got it under control, just as they had kept COVID under control for the past 2 years. We have had, I haven't looked at the most recent numbers, 630,000 deaths. I may be out of date. I should know today's number, but China has had about 4,000. And we've not had a serious discussion with them. How did you do that? What are you doing? I know we haven't, because I'm involved in this issue. And we're too stupid to discuss this with them. And when I write about it, I'm accused of listening to China's lies and blah, 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 because this country doesn't want to learn anything from anybody else. But China has really done an excellent job of containing this outbreak. And I'd like to understand it better, frankly. And our policymakers should understand it better. And we don't even try. So that's one. we should be sitting down with China and talking about the vaccines. And we should be helping China, by the way, to produce mRNA vaccines and sharing the information, because we want a world supply. And all our selfishness only means more variants that we're going to face and more of a pandemic. So again, we're so stupid because this is all completely predictable, but we're not sitting down with China. We're in vaccine nationalism. Who can send to whom and when? By the way, we're barely supplying any vaccines to the rest of the world. And now with the new boosters, even less than we thought we were going to be providing. So we should be talking about that. Oh, it's incredible, by the way. I speak with my Chinese counterparts in development and in academia and in discussing with professionals about COVID, and the discussions are fruitful, important, interesting, different perspectives, good knowledge, many things to discuss. But, you know, that would be grown up.